Next question, Jeff. Where are you? Right there.
Yeah. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it.
Welcome to I Still Love Wrestling Podcast, Episode 2. I'm your host, Lonzell Foxworth, with my co-host, Bobby Kingston, and we're here to talk about the week of professional wrestling. How the hell are you, Bobby?
I'm good.
Doing great, baby. There's a lot that went on this week. A lot to get into. One specific thing that I'm wondering is about this Fox deal, right? This Fox deal.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Like, what do they own specifically? Because I know they talking about they signed this $4 billion deal to own the
I want to
rights
know
of
if they
what,
like.
though?
Yeah.
Or do they just own SmackDown? Do they own the talent?
Do they own the talent? Do they own the creative? Do they own what all in parts do they have? Or do they just own a percentage?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, I gotta do my research on this. Like, you see the actual.
It kind of looked like they signed in talent though, with Tyson Fury and Cain back.
And I'm not. Yeah, I'm glad you understood what I was saying, because I'm not even talking about the WWE talent. I'm talking about like these outside talents, like the Cain Velasquez, the Tyson Furies.
Yeah, it kind of looked like they signed in talent, because I think I read it somewhere. Don't quote me on it. I read somewhere that he actually signed a deal.
Yeah.
Cain Velasquez. I can't say his name. Cain actually signed a deal, but I don't know to who. Is it to Fox or is it actually to the WWE?
To WWE, because the thing that got me asking this question was the CM Punk thing initially. He said he did the audition when he did the audition with Fox for the commentary thing with Renee Young, and I can't remember if he said he got that or not, or if he did say he's gonna be doing it, but he said he got that deal through Fox, independent from WWE. So
right. That's
got me thinking in general, like, are Fox bringing in their own talent? They like,
yeah, Fox signing talent is wild.
That's insane. That's why they kind of the A brand. Ain't no kind
Fox
of
is definitely
Friday SmackDown is the A brand show.
And first off, they got two announcers: Corey Graves, Michael Cole, legendary.
And you can see how they shot the draft. How they shot the draft.
Yeah, and they shot the draft.
It was real.
I was confused on why Samoa Joe was up there. That was confusing to me. And Samoa Joe didn't get drafted.
Yeah, that was wild. Like, I don't know if he was transitioning or. I briefly thought about that too. Like, what, are you transitioning? Or
is he finna be an announcer now? Like, he just gave up on it. Like,
he said, "Fuck it, they ain't gonna push me.
Fuck it. I'll be better here."
Let me grab a mic. And they had a ponytail too.
Yeah, mad ponytail, sideburns and shit. Look like a real Samoan.
No, that shit wild. But no, that draft was trash for one. First of all, though,
super trash.
Like, and I don't know. WWE just don't know how to draft. They just don't know. They don't know how to draft. They've been trying for years. They've been trying to figure this draft thing out, this draft concept out, and they just don't
fail
get it
every year.
Right. They just don't get it right.
Because everybody they draft damn near was already on them
respective brands for the most part, or unless they wasn't, and I just happened to see them on the big damn brands all the time.
No, the big one was Bray Wyatt to SmackDown.
Yeah, that was the only one that was like, okay.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt to SmackDown is pretty big. I hope he fused with. Oh, where did Brock Lesnar go?
Huh?
Did Brock Lesnar get drafted?
I can't remember. I cannot remember.
Damn.
Well, obviously he's the SmackDown champion, though. We don't want to go into too much detail on that. But the Fiend, like you said, that's a big sign for them.
Yeah,
bringing the Fiend over there
to SmackDown, and that's another reason why you can say A show.
Yeah,
they trying to bring in viewers on Friday night.
The Cain Velasquez, Tyson Fury, the Fiend.
Oh yeah, Braun Strowman on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So Tyson Fury, Cain Velasquez. Yeah, that's true.
Did Roman get drafted to Raw, or he's still on SmackDown?
Roman is on SmackDown.
It's funny. Roman is done. They're not even. I'm not saying done, because let me watch what I'm saying, because I like Roman. I'm a big Roman fan. It's just from as far as booking standpoint, it seemed like they not trying to go there no more. Or at least they're taking a nice break.
Unless they're gonna, they're taking a nice break from him. Because if Brock Lesnar come out of this Cain Velasquez stuff, he definitely going right back to the big dog. No.
Let's not do that. But
he's going right back to the big dog.
Let's never do that again. But and not saying it was bad the first time. I just don't want to see it no more.
Yeah, it's too many matches.
It's just interesting seeing Roman in the spot again, they kind of.
So would you watch Kane Roman?
I definitely don't care for none of this new super heavyweight thing that they're going for. You know, Vince is like the super heavyweight's back. Vince was like, the best way to battle against you guys is good to do what WCW did back in the day to them. That's what it looked like. Just get a bunch of big names and big dudes. Like, sorry, AEW putting on actual good shows. Now, again, with the Fox deal and Fox being connected, it's no competing with AEW. AEW not competing with SmackDown. But AEW definitely going to compete with Raw. Coming down the pipeline, rating-wise, I can see AEW and Raw being right there.
2 weeks in a row, they only had 1 million views. I don't think so.
Who?
AEW.
What is that? That's a lot.
It is, but Raw is still averaging 2.1.
I mean,
2.1.
As far as the last couple of weeks,
it's still 2.1.
But I'm just saying it's not far fetched.
1 million
in
views
my personal
extra.
Opinion, it's not far fetched. I'm not even saying. I said down. That's why I was specific. What I said.
And
down
this
the line.
week they was
down
down
the
from
line.
ratings.
Who?
I mean,
what was the?
AEW.
Oh yeah, what was the? You got the ratings?
Yeah, it was. AEW was 1.01.
Okay.
And NXT was, I think, like 300,000.
Oh my!
Wow, crazy.
God, the NXT dropped that bad?
Yeah, they dropped pretty bad.
I figured that though,
because it was down in ratings. Both of them was down in ratings though. So
well, you expect them to be down in ratings. I'm not. That's why I said on the last show when I said that I expect AEW to be average between $1 million to $1 million to $4 million.
I mean, $1 million. That's a good spot.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's going. We talking about week after week after week.
Yeah.
They have to build their fan base. They got to build their roster. They got to keep people interested. But speaking of AEW. Might as well go into no, not necessarily going into AEW, but who you think, as far as intrigue between the two shows, who kept you interested going into the second week of the feud?
The second week of the feud, I think I definitely have to go with AEW this week. The first week I went with NXT. This week I had to go with AEW because last week we argued, which was hilarious because we argued and it was the first week of both shows, but they gave you what you wanted. They gave you the story. Both shows gave you the story, but AEW's story was just so much better.
No.
So much better.
NXT tried to be like, okay, like we do, we book and do storyline too, but this is my thing with...
Look like it's too late. Like, it look like you're competing now.
This is my thing with WWE in general. They look fake.
I give you that.
They overproduced. And you could tell with AEW, it's more free-flowing. They're not scripted storylines. They're not sitting here trying to remember this line or remember this or make sure you stand here or make sure you do this and you got to be right here because the camera got to hit you at this angle and all that. You could tell AEW going out there and they're doing them and they're letting them have creative freedom. You could tell the difference between creative freedom and scripted storyline between NXT and AEW. To me, that's the biggest difference.
Question for you.
Yes.
Is it the production-wise? Because when you watch AEW, it still give you that WCW feel.
I wouldn't even say give me that WCW feel. It just give me
production-wise.
It just give me a big show feel in general. It just make me feel like I take you guys serious, production-wise. NXT give you a mid, like an indie type feel, which that's what they always was going for.
Of course.
But the fact that they next to AEW, it just don't give you that same vibe. It make you feel like they kind of little dogs. And it's kind of spoiling NXT for me a little bit. It's not as intriguing up against it's not as intriguing up against AEW.
Yeah, I can give you that. But now that we talking about AEW though, but I can't really see they both was down in ratings, but I'm not. The question that you asked me,
you wilding with the down in ratings bars.
They both was down in ratings,
but I mean, I'm
just speaking facts, man.
Do it really matter though?
No, it don't.
Yeah.
To wrestling fans, it don't. No. To the broad fans, it's down in ratings.
No, of course the debut was gonna be up.
But no, AEW was way more interesting than NXT this week. Match for match, like every match gave me a story. And even NXT, it was just way more because of Jericho.
Yeah, you can tell
because of Jericho.
Oh man, that Jericho promo with the circle.
Because it was just Jericho.
And let's be honest though, and I'm unbiased. Like
I'm biased against Jericho.
Well,
There's nobody that has the Mike Smith that Jericho has.
It's hard to. Well, yeah, of course, but I'm being unbiased as far as this group. That stable, I like all of them kind of individually, but them together, they got to win me over still. I love the actual fact that Jericho got a stable in general. And him and Hager, I like that combination. Guevara, he got to grow on me within the stable. I don't know. He got to grow on me within the stable. And then I like
if they treat him like the new up and coming young guy.
Yeah, which
if they
should.
treat him like that, then cool.
Yeah.
Hager just stay right next to Jericho.
I think Jericho got Hager. And I'm glad that that Hager is actually tagged with Jericho.
Yes.
Because Hager about to be a big star now.
Yes.
Because they're going to book him right.
Yes.
And Jericho know what to do with Hager.
Yes.
He know what to do with Hager. And that's why you see he is muscle. That's how you start him out. You need that. I'm like, no, Hager, I ain't worried about Hager, though. Like, he rebranded himself. He going to be a beast. LAX on the shoulders, I like them kind of, but they are like them goons. You do need them goons who just going to take anybody out. But Jericho, I don't know if they fit with Jericho.
I
That's
can
just me personally.
definitely see that.
That's just me
I
personally.
can definitely see that.
Like, I'm like,
Not with Jericho.
even if y'all, again, it's my personal liking. I would have liked to see Best Friends more of in a comedy heel role with Jericho in that stable. Me personally, but I know they're going in a different
going for that
direction.
Grit,
they're going
grindy, dirty,
exactly.
We anti-elite.
And they going for it. They see a whole different direction for the Best Friends in general. They not the Best Friends is not that.
A little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly. Hey, every time I drink anything,
It don't matter what it is.
a little bit of the
A
bubbly.
little bit of the bubbly.
But no, like I see a lot of potential in Best Friends, but I see the direction they going with Orange Cassidy and everything. That's cool, but I don't know. Somebody that just fit Jericho a little more. I just feel like they could have put in that spot. But at the same time, I like it. I like it overall. It's nothing at all. It's really nothing bad to say about it. That's how you introduce a group.
That's
in
how.
general.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a great stable.
Like,
Them
dude,
versus the elite is gonna be. I'm
who you
pretty
think all
sure.
gonna be an elite?
Huh?
Who you think all gonna be an elite?
What you mean?
Like the actual elite. You know, it's Kenny
It's
Omega
gonna
and
be
the
Kenny
Young
Omega,
Bucks. But who
Young
else?
Bucks, Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, Dustin, Cody.
You think you're gonna put Dustin and Cody in it?
Yeah, Dustin, Cody.
I feel like Dustin needs to stay away from that. In a way.
Why not?
He can be
His
by it,
old
but he
ass
needs to
need
stay
to
away
be
from
right
the way.
in there.
I said not
Oh,
Dustin.
and
I said Cody.
Hangman.
I said Cody, didn't I? I meant to
No,
say
you
Cody.
said Dustin.
Well, not Dustin. Dustin can stay in it. I
Dustin
mean, Cody.
stay his old ass right
Yeah,
there.
but he still look good. That's
And
not,
then Adam Hangman.
oh yeah, Hangman.
And that'd be your elite.
But Hangman can stay in there just because he needs something. Oh my God. Cody is white hot right now, in my personal opinion,
As a singles.
as a single. I mean, Cody
When is
don't
Full
need
Gear
nothing.
again? The 9th?
And Kenny Omega and Cody don't need to be aligned because to me they the two biggest faces in a company. They don't need to be in a group. Full Gear is November 9th, yep.
Okay.
And this gonna put Cody on the map as an official main eventer, which I love it. Which a lot of people will say already a main eventer, but this the next, it's the next step. How you feel about that Darby Allin winning that match against Jimmy Havoc and then getting a shot against Jericho? I like everything that they did with it, with the skateboard and everything. Now that might turn a lot of like older fans off, or a lot of
I like Darby.
I love Darby.
Darby is he's a gimmick.
Yep.
I love it. I love that he always trying to hit his move, the casket, or what is it?
The casket drop.
The casket drop. I love that. I love his move set.
Yeah.
I love how tiny he is.
Yeah.
I love the face paint. I love everything about Darby. And they pushing him as a heavyweight. I
Yep.
love that.
And I don't mind it.
I love that.
Don't mind it at all.
I
And
think what is he, like 6 foot?
5'7", 5'6".
He looked kind of tall against Havoc, but Havoc might be short too.
I don't know. I gotta look up his height.
But 6 foot, he could be a champion.
We act like
He
we
got
ain't
the
Google
moveset.
right here, but it ain't that deep. But yeah, I I like gimmicks. Gimmicks is champs. to me.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank you.
care how big you are, small you
I
are.
like entertainment and
Yes.
gimmicks.
You give me a great gimmick, a great storyline, a great character build, and you add all that together, I'm gonna care about you. Jericho starting out with the circle, how you doing? You know, weeks to come, they're developing this. It's about to be great. Same thing with the Young Bucks.
And that's I was going to say with the same thing with the Young Bucks.
With that private party match.
Oh my God, the match was the storytelling in the match is amazing.
Perfect match.
It's amazing how they told the story from beginning to end.
Yep.
Like, the match was so good that I didn't know anything about Private Party before this. I knew that I knew they signed with AEW.
Yep.
I knew that they did their little promo at one of the little AEW shows or little pop-up shows. And then I didn't watch no promos. I didn't watch nothing.
And I ain't gonna lie, my first impression for the most part, you seen him a little bit wrestle. You didn't get a broad.
I didn't want to YouTube it.
Yeah,
personally.
But no, not outside of the company. I'm saying within AEW, I seen them wrestle a little bit from the matches that they had. It was decent, but like you said, you didn't get a bright view of
who they are.
Yeah, who they actually are.
This week, you know who Private Party is now.
And their promos are trash.
That's the only, and I was just finna say that. I was finna say the in-ring chemistry, amazing. The wrestling, amazing. The sale, even them selling,
yeah,
amazing. When you hand them boys a mic,
and I give them benefit of the doubt.
Hand them boys don't hand them boys no mic.
They young.
They young. They definitely young.
A lot of development gonna go into them down the line. They
and you can see
they probably have that.
And you can see that Young Bucks approve of them.
Yeah,
they put them over.
Yeah,
like you gotta put them over in a tournament for the tag team titles.
To me, they smart for putting.
You're super smart.
They smart for putting them over too. To start out, because Young Bucks, you're established. You told a story, and all you can do is get the talent over. Get your talent over.
Get your talent over.
Over.
They know the Young Bucks. Everybody know B, Elite, B, Pin,
and
1, 2, 3.
Young Bucks still need to get known to the mainstream audience.
They do, but
at the same time,
you get the talent over.
Because Young Bucks going into this feud with, like you said, with the circle and everything, they gonna have actual storylines to carry them. And they can work outside of the belt. That's why I like AEW already, because they're gonna set up to the point where people can work outside of the fucking titles.
Right.
And you're gonna care.
Not to be devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Remember the week? I think it was definitely last week. They said they was jumping on Cody on Twitter talking about not enough black talent.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And then this week, Private
with
Party won.
But
I'm just saying.
The funny part about that is, like, I'm not coming to AEW about that yet.
Yeah, come on, you gotta give it time.
Oh my God,
WWE ain't had no black.
Scorpio Sky, first of all, is
yes,
black.
that's one.
He's been in all
Private Party
of everything.
That's it. Though.
Private Party, they've been in everything. That's 3. You got Awesome Kong. Cody Rhodes' wife
awesome
is
Kong.
black. For
that's
God's
true.
sakes,
Like,
oh my
Rose.
God,
that's 5.
Now that's what I'm saying. We can't get
that's
into.
Enough.
I'm not gonna get into racism when it comes to them.
Definitely
finding the correct black talent.
Definitely
that might be challenging, because WWE got a lot of them. I mean, I'm just being honest. WWE got most of the. I mean, you can bring in the Mac, still out there.
Leo Rush just won a cruiserweight
Jay
title.
Lethal still out there.
Jay Lethal might not come. He is enjoying Ring of Honor.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's only so much top black talent. I mean, it's more than that too. But
if AEW get Jay Lethal though,
yeah,
the Machismo back on TV.
And eventually,
Machismo.
I feel like they don't. I'm not worried. It's not all about black and white when it comes to certain stuff to me. Because when you give me good wrestling, I'm not thinking about where the black champions.
That's true. You giving me good wrestling and entertainment with gimmicks and yeah. You giving me everything I need right now.
Private Party look good. They just won. They just went over on the Young Bucks, and I don't think that had nothing to do with race or nothing. It just made sense. It was a good match. I more so like AEW
that way.
Because to me they present things to be independent of race.
Oh, that's another true.
That's to me personally, I don't think race or none of that matter with AEW. They got Marco Stunt, a little midget guy. I mean, people don't like midget, but little people guy, whatever. They got
no, I'm just playing.
No, they got Sunny Kiss.
True.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They
Nyla Rose.
They got Nyla Rose. They got different everything.
True.
So I can't really come at AEW and talk about.
Oh yeah, Sonny Kiss is black too.
Yes.
He got a lot of black talent. That's enough.
It's
6,
not.
7,
No, it's not.
8.
It's not a big deal to me
There you
because I
go.
feel like that Sonny
They got
Kiss.
enough.
Sonny Kiss gonna be a big star too. Like, let's be serious.
Right.
Like, so it's like
He can definitely wrestle.
down the
she
line.
can definitely wrestle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
what
Brandy,
he go by.
obviously, Cody Rhodes' wife.
Go for it. What you think? Because I probably think different than what you think.
I'm
of
just
Brandy.
saying, Cody Rhodes' wife black,
True.
and
He's running the company.
they like, and she the chief, whatever her name is, Brandon officer, whatever.
Chief Brand Officer.
We gotta chill with the race thing, like with AEW.
Yeah, they definitely
WWE
tried to
has
get
a
on.
history of like, whoa, this looks suspect. AEW just dropped. Can they get a shot? But we sitting on this way too long.
What, AEW?
Yeah, with the race, this race thing in AEW.
Oh,
But how you think about what you think about the Shawn Spears and John Moxley match?
it was a good match.
Dude, that's a solid match. I was like, just
Yes,
a
I go.
good
I
match.
can go with solid match. I like
I
solid.
just didn't expect them to put a solid match on. I was like, and I'm not saying I like both of them as individual performers, but goddamn, I was like, solid match.
I like.
It
one thing
showcased them both well.
Yeah, I was just gonna say one thing I do like is I like that Shawn Spears is a big heel over here.
Oh yeah,
He's a
yeah.
huge heel.
The chairman. I like
over
it.
here.
I like it,
And I like it.
and I like that he's not getting pushed like this top guy from WWE either. They're not
No,
pushing
he's
him
getting
like that.
pushed like a new top heel.
Yes. And he got a big enough name to be presented in a good light, but he's still not getting over pushed down your throat just because he's a WWE
He
name.
definitely
at the
killing
same
me with the
time.
content. I mean, he's definitely killing me with the contacts though.
Oh,
He
I
got
like
the
that.
contacts.
I like the contacts. I like the new gear.
He killing me with the
Oh,
contacts.
you like
new
Moxie
gear? Dope. Moxie gear dope. I love it.
Because like he went back
I
to
love it.
he went to the plain wrestling gear. I like that. I like that.
I
about
like
him.
with the barbed wire on it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's way better
I
than
like it. The jeans.
The jeans.
I
good
don't
on
really
the
like
jeans.
nobody that wrestle in jeans. To
Yeah,
be
that's
honest,
wild. The last person I like wrestling jeans
Cena.
was DDP back in the day.
I like this Cena.
and he did
that
it
was about
briefly.
it.
Cena, you.
Oh, I
wild.
like the Raven.
Stop liking Cena.
There's a couple of niggas with
No,
jeans.
you're right. Because I was like Raven.
Now you think about
definitely
it,
Raven.
couple people with jeans.
Raven jeans. Raven was a world champion, and he could have wear his little short shorts, and I
Yeah.
would have like put the belt on Raven.
Definitely.
One of my favorites of all time. Never got the right proper push.
A couple people with jeans.
Yeah, there's a couple people.
But what we
NXT.
talking about?
Oh no,
NXT.
we ain't got to skip past Moxie on that fast.
No, yeah,
but-
Moxley. No, it was a good match. It was a solid match. Like, I think they had about what 10 minutes.
I can't remember the timeline, but
I think they had about 10 minutes, but they put on the show. It wasn't up there with Private Party and them.
What you think about that after? Yeah, oh heck no, definitely wasn't up there with Private Party. I agree with
They
you.
put on the match.
I think they put on just a decent match that I just didn't expect to be that good. Do you like the feud with Moxley, Omega, and what do you think about the attack that the Bastard did to Kenny Omega, which led to Moxley not attacking Kenny Omega? I like that because that just painted. Now we know Moxley is a face.
Really?
That's
Do
in
you
my
really
opinion.
think? Well,
Even though
what
they
I got
trying to
from
say
it
they're not
is-
trying to identify fully face in heels. They saying they're not trying to do that, but
That's how I took it as they not trying to identify it. That's why he didn't attack him, meaning that Pop, I still beat your ass too.
but
Like,
true. But
don't play with
But
me.
he showed respect to Kenny Omega by saying like, we got beef and we feud and all, but he just attacked you. I ain't gonna double down on that. That shows face.
But that also shows heel because he was.
No,
I
heel
can
is
see
not
that.
gonna have sympathy.
I can see that.
Yeah, heel is not about to have sympathy for you.
Moxley being a face for what?
Why not? I don't think nothing wrong with Moxley being a face.
For what?
I actually want Moxley to be a face. I don't want to see Moxley
Who's
be a
your top heel?
Well, just right now. Because you got the Bastard,
One.
you got Jericho, and you
Two.
got the Circle. And you got
Collective.
MJF. Because you know how they doing with MJF. MJF is kind of like a...
You don't know what MJF is right
I mean,
now.
no,
he might
he's a
be
heel,
in the elite,
but he
and
like
then switch on
he's
the
Cody's
elite.
best friends. He's a heel, but he's Cody's best friend. I didn't like... Okay, speaking of that, I didn't like the tease, the early tease. I think they over-teased MJF with the Cody thing. You agree?
Really?
Or
Not,
disagree?
not. Yes and no. But I guess you put the seed in their brain as long as they never hit into it again until like a year later.
That's forced. Now you gotta be a year.
I mean, not a year. I'm of course over exaggerating,
Yeah,
but
but, you know,
until a
down the
while
line,
later,
down the line.
until a while later, then cool.
But they hinted to it at All Out, and then they just hinted to it was a strong hint.
Well, in that case, he's for the switch.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, dang, I don't know.
Get ready.
I don't know. To me, I mean, they planted the seeds, but I mean, come on, let's not. It was cartoony almost.
Definitely cartoon.
It reminded me of WWE because that's what WWE do with everything now. And it's crazy. AEW exposing WWE for that reason right there too. The WWE is so cartoony and it's so systematic and it's like
PG rating.
It make them look trash compared
PG
to
rating.
AEW. Like ugh.
What else can you do? But I guess they'll show you because the promo with Jericho was ridiculous with introducing the inner circle.
Exactly.
He showed you how to control a live crowd. He had them eating.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Out of the palm of his hands.
And when they try to cheer him, he shut him up like he was supposed
shut
to
up.
do. I love it.
Cheer
one
me.
Knock,
what?
One knock to Jericho.
They still gonna have to he's still gonna have to find a way how to turn fully heel though. They still love him.
But one knock to AEW, again, because I'm fair. Who else gonna be at that level when it come to talking?
You gotta build.
Because I mean, and they do get to MJF is at that level, but then when you go from MJF and Jericho, it's a drop. I'm just saying,
Dramatic drop.
it's a drop. And I've been noticing that a little bit watching their program. I'm like, I wonder how they gonna pull this off. And again,
Unless they just let nobody talk and put on a wrestling show.
I mean, they doing good with the
Or do
the YouTube promos.
I was going to say the YouTube promos.
work.
And then they do pre-recorded promos.
Yeah, and a lot of people like Kenny Omega. A lot of people think Kenny Omega got that.
He up there.
Dude,
He definitely up there from the YouTube promos that I watch.
and another thing, in my personal opinion, as far as just talent, and I'm going to kind of off into a tangent a little bit, but
Go.
Kenny Omega to me is the best wrestler in the world. And Kenny Omega to me, how they booked him to start,
Really? Like right now,
yeah,
Kenny
period.
Omega is
to me, period.
Okay.
He not only from the athleticism, which is how he works in the ring. Like,
Yes.
he full package. He got all the skills and
Yes.
ability. I personally don't like how they booked him to start with the losing streak, but at the same time, you don't want the fans to turn on him.
Yes.
So I kind of get why they did it because you
'Cause
make
you
him
don't
too
wanna-
white baby face
yeah.
to start, too hot street, the fans gonna
gonna
shit on
boo him.
that quick.
Yeah.
But at the same
The
time,
Roman Reigns effect.
yeah, exactly. At the same time, it's like, I don't know. I ain't like how he lost too clean. But that's how AEW booking. They booking clean.
But then think about it. You're talking about people that's going to be at the top of the company for years to come.
Regardless.
So for people, you might as well get other people over now.
right.
These
You're right.
people know me a little bit.
You're
As long as I can get off this a little bit, I got enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely got enough.
You're right.
But as long as you can, what am I talking about? What was I talking about?
Hocking them. I mean, just company. You said getting there a little bit. See, now you made me forget.
Off on a tangent. No, but as long as Kenny Omega stay in his pocket, I can see how you can put him up there with the best in the world. I think I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks though. Those guys.
I agree.
Those guys really can go.
I think the Young Bucks is the best wrestlers as a team in the world, but I just think pound for pound, just individual performers, I'm giving it to like Kenny Omega, and that's the crazy
Definitely
part.
can't say you're wrong.
They haven't even showcased.
A full Kenny Omega. No, I think everything he was in, he was interrupted, right?
Yeah, for the most part. Okay, now real fast, and I'm just being honest. Right now, WWE, they have huge stars, probably bigger than anybody
Yes.
right now. That's just how it is.
Yes.
But as far as showcase, to me, Moxley is huge right now. Just because, as far as showcase, Cody, white hot, biggest star in the world right now, showcase wise. Jericho, white hot, biggest star in the world. Kenny Omega, hot, big star in the world. Pac, how they booked them so far, hot, big star in the world. You have 5 huge, humongous stars who's booked well and who's going to be continued to be booked well. And then you could add the Young Bucks on top of that with the teams in the Lucha Bros, to be honest with you, as far as teams.
They fight next week. I can't wait.
Dude, good, because they booked these people well. So now you're putting them on the same level as your top stars, WWE.
True.
Long term, it's just like, I don't know how they're going to compete. Another thing Jericho said about the Khan, bro, the Khan has 4 times the money as Vince. I didn't know that. That's a big thing to watch.
It's true.
That's a big thing to watch moving forward. 4 times the money.
Yeah,
4
that's
times
insane.
the money.
Yeah, that's insane. That's totally insane.
They have the 4 times the money means 4 times the I can put behind this, and they have the passion. The money and the passion is a lot. So all I'm saying is it's gonna be a lot more to come for AEW. Now let's lead that into this NXT show, which that should not at all be up against AEW, and I feel so bad for my NXT. I'm an NXT mark, been NXT mark for years, but it's like, man, putting you up against AEW is
This week, you'll be going too far.
no in general.
This week,
They don't need to be against
last
head to
week
head.
was amazing.
Okay, I put my right hand up. Like, if they did not put them against AEW head to head, I would think NXT right now. I would probably be thinking differently of how I think of NXT. I'd be like, man, NXT still doing their thing.
One thing I can say,
'Cause
one
it'd be
thing
on
I
the
can
network.
say is, if you saying it like that, NXT should be putting on better shows since they came out and said that they're putting their show on USA Network on Wednesdays, on cable. Like, you came out and said this, and AEW is beating you right now.
And there's no way they could put a better show on, though, because NXT do everything well. They do pretty much everything AEW do. It's just when it comes to...
No, they still need to work on storylines.
I'm talking about in-ring. In-ring.
Oh,
Just
in-ring?
only
Yeah.
They do...
top tier both ways.
Yeah, in-ring. Both people in top tier. And NXT might be even more better polished than AEW, to be honest with you, in-ring. But if you get back to the full, well-rounded of a star, NXT don't have it. Like, I can't even think of one guy that can get on your TV screen and even compare to what the Circle and the Jericho are. Like, Undisputed Era, we all love them. They great. They feel, compared to the Circle, they feel like an indie tag team. And I'm not taking a shot.
That's definitely a shot.
I'm not. And I feel
Definitely a shot.
I feel like they have better workers in that team. If you compare it to the Circle, take out Jericho, you compare that 4-4. I'm taking the Undisputed Era.
Oh, you taking out Jericho? Okay.
I said if I take out Jericho, I'm taking Undisputed Era.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay, we on the same
Period.
page. Okay, we
I'm
on the
taking
same
Undisputed
page.
Era.
Yes.
But it's the fact that Jericho
Yes.
effect with the booking and storyline. This is what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm taking the Circle.
Yes.
They mainstream wise, they look just booking wise, they look better.
Yes, they do.
They're just like a better team.
Because no one. Yes, they do.
Because they made them look like more of a big deal. But that's gonna be for everything in AEW. Like Darby Allin right now. If I take Darby Allin and put him in NXT, he's not nothing. He at 205 Live. You gotta hope he get a shot against Leo Rush.
205 Live doesn't exist anymore, and the Cruiserweight title is named the NXT Cruiserweight title.
The NXT Cruiserweight?
Yes.
Ooh.
And I hope Leo Rush changed the title black. I hope.
Did you like the opening match on NXT with Leo Rush?
Yes.
That was
great
nice.
match. Great match.
I like how he started out with the Spanish Fry. That was clean. They started
away,
out
yeah, they started out very strong.
trying to fight with that private party match, but that private party match was excellent. Well, nothing you can do.
Yeah, it was perfect.
But NXT, now that we on you, before I go into what I like, what happened, dude? You said they got 300,000.
I believe somebody gonna have to double check that, but I believe it was.
I know the fans gonna be like, dude, they act like they ain't have Google in front of them. They ain't fact checking nothing.
Hey, look, we talking. We need somebody to come fact check. If you want to come fact check, email me over, and you can come be the fact checker. I'm giving content. This is what I do. I do content. You fact check.
So I'm trying to do both at two things at once. We ain't got time for that.
Damn.
But no, wait, what were we fact checking? You made me forget, dog.
We was fact checking the ratings.
The ratings.
The ratings.
For real.
The ratings.
I love
Even
it.
and I'm over
That's
here
what I think
in my
about-
phone
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
what I
hurry
said.
up and
See?
pull it up.
But you see what I said? That's what happened with podcasts. Like you try to look it up at the same time.
Yeah, you can't do
forget
that.
your topic. You
Like-
forgot your flow. You can't do it. It's hard. You
and
really
one of
need
us got to
somebody-
keep talking. Like,
Exactly,
ooh,
'cause you can
I
never
got
have
to
no-
keep it going.
You can never have no dead air. No dead air, baby.
Gotta keep
Zero
it
fucking
going.
dead air. It's sad for that.
Gotta realize that I'm not doing any research.
It was, you niggas need to come prepared, man.
Why your notes? Where your notes?
Oh, I like.
We ain't got no notes.
If they did that little ass rating though,
Yeah,
I'm serious. They did that little ass
300,
rating. That shit's sick.
If it ain't 3, it's definitely like 4 or 5. Definitely.
Regardless, if they did any one of them little ass TNA ratings from back in Spike TV days and shit, like that, they need to. You better fucking abort.
Do you think
Trips abort.
No, you got Finn Balor back on television.
That
Do you
don't
think
mean nothing.
is that not gonna pull nobody over?
First of all, Finn Balor going over there don't mean nothing to me. When the Street Profits almost cried that they got drafted to Raw, they still feel like that they leaving the fucking indies to come to the main show. So it's like no matter if you put Finn over there, you put nobody over there. It's
No,
they have an up and coming feel to them, and that's what make you care about them. You putting established guys over there actually gonna tarnish the up and coming feel to the show, in my opinion. Over a course of the time. Right now, Finn over there, cool. And I do like that Finn is
But
over
that's
there.
the
There
point.
is a big blow, but
that's
over
the
time,
point. We're trying
tarnish.
to end the up and coming field. We are an official show. That is the point of ending the up and coming
And
field.
then if you go that direction, Barry. You just gonna become another WWE show. It's not another WWE show with some talent that we haven't seen before. But eventually, where do the new talent go then? Because if they not all going to crop through NXT, so what they debuting back in the day just as regular guys, just on this new guy coming to Raw, it don't work that way. The NXT thing helped develop stars. So now if you turn it into, oh, they're not to help develop stars anymore, they just are.
We are stars.
They just are. So you
They
bring guys
just
in, they
said
just
we are who we are. See, you wasn't watching.
It ain't.
You wasn't watching when Trips was like, NXT. That nigga sucked.
The appeal and the allure is y'all
He
up
is
and
hilarious. But no,
coming. Dude,
that nigga Trips, you see the spit coming out and stuff.
he be
But no,
serious.
for real.
NXT. Like he still can sell it. He
Like,
teach one of
chill,
his
bro.
boys.
You
or
gotta
something.
chill. But no, the NXT still, I can understand it still give you that up and coming feel. Like you like, ooh, who's the next star? But that shit gotta stop. You going against AEW.
And that's only because they're
That
going
shit
against
gotta
AEW.
stop.
That's the thing. That's why it's
You gotta
weak.
be a show.
It's only because you're going against AEW. You might understand. Nobody wouldn't
It
care.
does sound like you don't like change over there.
No, it just don't. It's not going to be as good. I just know it. It's just how it is.
Once it becomes a legit show, it's not going to be as good.
If you're not making it like, if the appeal of up and coming is taken away from NXT, I don't feel it's gonna be a good show. There's no point in even watching no more.
So Swerve wasn't good on this show.
And I was about to go. It's a Swerve.
So Swerve wasn't good on this show.
Now you can't even say they don't do up and coming no more because they brought in that whole crop when they did that new tournament. But I guess you're right. They still try to paint it as not up and coming because they gave the winner a NXT title shot right away.
Right away.
So they try to show you like, oh, these guys are established guys. They don't want you looking at them as
They
rookies
just
anymore.
talent.
Yeah, they're just great new talent that's coming in. But yes, Isaiah Rashad. Is that his real name? I don't know.
No, Isaiah Scott.
Isaiah Scott. Isaiah
Swerve
Isaiah
Scott.
Swerve Scott is amazing.
Yes. Swerve.
No, like amazing. He outta here.
Swerve. Yeah, I love
Like
Swerve.
Swerve out of here.
I think I watched one match of Swerve on YouTube, and I was like, I can't wait till he comes somewhere.
No, we only watched him on MLW. Remember? He was the
MLW,
champion.
that's he was the champ. When we first started watching
Yep,
MLW, you're right.
Yeah,
he was the
big
champ.
Swervo. I was like, I like
And
Swerve.
I was like, I can't wait for Swerve to come somewhere.
Yeah.
And NXT, here we come. How big do you think he'll go?
Since WWE really don't push black wrestlers for real, which they try to act like they did with Kofi, but they really don't push black wrestlers.
Black champion shirts coming soon.
Exactly. We definitely getting black champion shirts. Where the black champion shirts?
Yeah, we're the black champions.
Dude, it's like the Kofi thing. He was champion for 6 months and lost to Brock Lesnar in 5 seconds, and then he back with the New Day as a basic ass wrestler.
Yes.
They didn't Dude,
But
man,
no, you can't really say that because then he pinned AJ Styles 1, 2, 3.
They did putting AJ Styles 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
but
3.
He's still. I don't know. I just don't know. He's just not that though. They don't really push.
That's because you don't see him as that.
Cedric Alexander, he's not really that. Ricochet, the closest thing we got. Ricochet, they kind of booking him. He gives you a main event star feel.
I can give you that.
And he's the closest thing to me. But minus that, Velveteen, he got a lot to work on still, but he's next. He give you that too. And then the Street Profits.
Yes.
Street Profits, definitely.
It's definitely Street Fight. Street Profits might have the title sooner than later.
Oh, of course.
They definitely might beat the Revival.
And put Street Profits.
Oh, I'm sorry, they on Raw.
They're on Raw now. But Street Profits on Raw was the best thing they could have did because they need that on Raw. Only problem with it is I feel like they booked them a certain way on NXT that made them look a certain way. They not getting booked like that no more.
But I think they're gonna continue booking them the same way they've been booking them on Raw. They've been booking them as like
which been kind of
the host.
Yeah, and it's been kind of trash. That's what
after a while. It wasn't trash at first.
Initially, it was okay.
But after a while, it was like, okay, this is getting kind of strung out.
And Montez Ford
is amazing.
Overselling on Raw, but he has to because I already know Vince love it. He won't
love that shit. Tell him to keep doing it.
Yeah,
but hey, do the face.
But I do agree with what you just said. Montez Ford is amazing.
Yes, he is.
He's like him and his wife Bianca Belair. I like power couple for real.
That's the next ones that should be coming up. Like Charlotte Flair should win the belt again, and Bianca Belair should put her down in like 5 seconds and show her that she's the new queen. That's how good Bianca Belair is.
Like when Bianca Belair, if
she come,
should definitely be presented as next up when she get there. And Montez Ford eventually should break off from Dawkins and become a single star.
I don't know, bruh.
I'm sorry.
I like them together, bruh.
I like them together, but eventually I just feel like he got a lot of Montez Ford got a lot of potential. I feel like Dawkins got potential too because he big. In WWE, if you big,
you forget that Angelo is like 6'3".
No, D'Angelo's like 6'5".
Whoa,
that boy is huge.
That's a lot. Fact check.
No, that ain't even a fact check. I guarantee he's 6'5".
Fact check.
That's an easier fact check too. You can look up.
Nope.
But
fact check guy, have not the fact check content.
But outside of that though, what about Ciampa return?
Oh, you know, Milwaukee, Wisconsin native.
Of course.
We love Ciampa here. Over here at the I Love Blasting podcast, we love Ciampa. Go D.
Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Yeah.
When he said it, I felt it.
Yeah.
Like when he said it, he was like, "Oh, Adam Cole, you got a long night."
He cares about the title. That's his belt, and his only goal is to win the belt.
Yes.
And they just built Ciampa right, man.
Right.
I mean,
his whole solo career.
Yes.
They just built, and I can't even say they built it right. I'm pretty sure Ciampa got a lot of input in what he got going on.
No, NXT, absolutely.
A lot of input on what he got going on.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing the funny part about it is Ciampa, he does not need to go to Raw, SmackDown, nothing.
No, he stayed right there.
NXT. Stay there. You're a star. You look like a stud.
Yes.
And you look bigger than life there.
Yes.
I don't feel like you'll be showcased at all like that. What you showed when DIY, before he got hurt, DIY was on Raw, SmackDown. Huge. Man, he was not getting booked like that.
And his arms is huge. He cut
he care about that working out.
He way bigger than when he left.
Yeah, Ciampa's sick. He care about that.
Yeah, Ciampa getting Goldie back. Adam Cole, what you think you gonna do? 2 takeovers, or you gonna do the triple threat? You gonna stretch it to 2 with Finn Balor, Adam Cole, and then Ciampa, Adam Cole, or you gonna stretch it to 3? I
feel like you can play around with it. You can play around with it. I say, I will make Ciampa take the belt back right away from Adam Cole.
Whenever they fight. So, that's why you should push it out.
Knock Adam Cole, because I think Adam Cole having a great title reign right now.
He is.
And I enjoy Adam Cole, but I just think Ciampa is I don't want to say
and
this
wrong. It looked like he a face now, too.
Ciampa, he a top-level champion.
Yes, he is.
And I feel like putting the belt on Ciampa, he going to legitimize the brand more so than Adam Cole is legitimizing the brand. And not saying Adam Cole is a bad champion. Again, I think he's having a good run.
Can Ciampa go up against Chris Jericho?
See, that's what I'm saying. I put Ciampa. Ciampa being the champion And Jericho being the champion is like, okay. And he's not at that level at all, but
I can see it.
it legitimizes more than what it is right now. Just being honest. I mean, that's just me, my personal opinion on that one.
Heel Ciampa, or is this a face Ciampa?
You said heel Ciampa or is it a face Ciampa?
Is this a face
This is
Ciampa?
face Ciampa. You know, he definitely going with the face run for a little while. I seen that coming though.
I don't want him to be face Ciampa.
Yeah, he face Ciampa.
I don't want him to be face
I love
Ciampa,
doing
though.
Ciampa. You gotta let him do his little face run real fast.
But then he has to go back.
Now he
heel.
might turn and become a bastard again. You know how that go.
Or what
I
if
could
he's just
definitely
a
see that
bastard to
happening.
people? He's not a bastard to the crowd. He's just a bastard to
But
people.
is he really a face? Because he not pandering to the crowd. None. He want Goldie back. His only goal is to get his belt back. Like that's his goal. He want his belt back. So
That's what I was like. Yeah, he ain't even got to say anything to the crowd. He just be a bastard to people.
that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be against that. He really didn't change nothing. He really still just Ciampa.
When did the word bastard come like so free saying? Like, I feel so bad saying it. Like,
Oh, the bastard.
bastard.
Hey, bastard, one of them cuss words that just kind of slid
It's
under
like,
the
ain't
radar.
that a bad word? Like,
No, it's like no, seriously. Like people don't even look at bastard like a bad word no more. That's one
Wow,
of them.
that's crazy.
That's one of them bad words that kind of now is a new era. So many more
like, I think now when I was a
created
kid,
bad words.
like when I was a kid, I said bastard. I think I got popped. Like,
Damn near.
Like, goddamn.
Bastard and heifer was another one. Like you can't say
Goddamn
heifer. Like,
heifer.
heifer was like, whoa. Did you just say heifer? Like, watch your mouth.
Oh, so speaking of heifer, you know, Master P bought House of Glory.
Wait, what did that have to do with anything?
I have no idea.
Speaking of heifer, did you just call Master P a heifer?
No, I was just thinking about all the horrible lyrics that he has in his songs.
Oh, you
Is that bad?
wild.
Is that bad? That's not bad?
Hey, P.
Is that bad?
One thing, I heard you bought House of Glory. My name's Lonzell Foxworth, big supporter. P. Miller, Romeo, my guy. Listen to all your music, none of your new stuff.
You never listened to all the Romeo
I said none
music.
of your new stuff.
None of the old
Growing
stuff
up when
too.
I was a child.
You are
And we was the same
Romeo,
age.
how you do that? Like,
When we was
dog,
the same age,
No.
I loved your music.
y'all
I
not
did.
the same age no more?
I'm not-
One of y'all stopped aging?
Whoa. Okay. When we were the same age, when we were in elementary, that was wild by me. Wild ass comment. Anyway,
Dog.
shit.
But
Hey,
yeah, Master P bought House of Glory. That is insane.
yeah, that shit cool. I don't know how big House of Glory is either. Is they in multiple states or is they just in like one?
I don't even know if they're on television yet.
No, I know they aren't on television, but because JD from 205, whatever, JD 205.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out definitely to JD. He announcer for House of Glory, but I'm like, is he announcer for the House of Glory that Master P bought? I don't know, because I didn't hear him comment on it or anything. So-
Not on none of his new stuff?
No, not that I heard, which I might be missing. I gotta check it out, but I don't know. That's something to look at. But
We'll keep following up on it, though.
Definitely gonna follow up on
Definitely
that.
gonna keep following up on it. Shout out to Master P.
I was about to say the Fiend, bro.
Oh, go back to that. Yeah.
The Fiend.
What about him?
Real quick. Did you like that on SmackDown? How he came out the ring?
Greatest shit that I done
That shit
saw.
was kind of cold.
The greatest shit that I done saw from WWE, and I'm gonna say damn near 10 years.
That shit was kind of cold.
Like, I'm talking about entertainment wise.
Yeah, that shit was kind
A
of cold.
person that actually has a gimmick, a person that actually have a gimmick and it's actually working.
Dude, a lot of people been pissed with the Fiend.
About what?
A lot of people mad because
The Hell in a Cell match was trash.
yeah, because everybody hated the Hell in a Cell match.
But that
It
ain't
felt
got
like it
nothing to do with
ruined
the Fiend.
almost. In my personal opinion,
That's called bad booking. Bad booking.
Dog, in my personal opinion, I don't really feel like it ruined Hell in a Cell.
It was bad booking.
I just think the only thing on Hell in a Cell I hated, and it was just like, oh my god, what the fuck are y'all doing? Was when he hit him with the sledgehammer. He hit him with the sledgehammer. They disqualified him. Like, bro, why are you disqualifying nigga for a sledgehammer?
How can you disqualify a Hell in a Cell match?
Y'all wildin'.
They just beat each other with so many other tools,
You'll
but
get-
the sledgehammer was overboard.
It's too much with that little piece of metal on the wood. It's getting wild.
Ooh, it's overboard.
Exactly like that. One step too far. Like, get your ass out of
man,
here.
Get out of here. That was bad booking on the bad creative that Jericho talked about.
But to me, the Fiend still is live and well because if they didn't disqualify him, everything else they did was great. Seth was killing him, and he just get up like, Like, you know what I'm
True,
saying? He was
true.
like, it didn't hurt.
And then they booked him right on SmackDown.
Yeah,
he
and then
came out the ring and grabbed Seth,
Yes.
pulled him in the ring. Like, you ain't saw nothing like that since Undertaker.
Bro, then poked his head out and then ducked back down.
Like and
That
then
shit was
lights hit and
dog.
back at the ramp.
That shit was sick.
Popped up, popped back down, lights hit, back at the ramp.
Cold as shit.
Bro, great this is how you write television. I want to say shout out to Fox, because I'm pretty sure Fox probably wrote that. Amazing.
I'm pretty sure Fox probably wrote that. That's why I
Amazing.
gotta find that fucking deal out.
Yeah, you gotta
find
get
that.
something about the deal,
Dog,
man.
'cause, like,
But until
dog.
then, anything that good
That's
happened to
good. That was
SmackDown,
it.
I'm giving it to Fox.
Well, you know, Eric Bischoff right now.
I'm giving it to
Bill
Fox.
said nope, not even you,
Sorry.
Bischoff.
Because the other weeks,
not you,
well,
Bischoff.
I can't lie though. Before the Fox deal, it was a couple Tuesday nights that was actually good.
Yeah.
It's a couple Tuesday nights that was straight, but the Fiend wasn't pulling nobody in the ring.
Definitely not pulling nobody in the ring.
The Fiend might actually kidnap him this time. Like, this might be dope. This might can go as far as the Fiend just having people in the fiery funhouse and we never saw him again. Like, that's how people get let off on their
I'm
their
waiting
time
for
off.
that, dog. Please do that. Like,
You said you want your time off? All right, the Fiend is just gonna take you
to the fiery fun house, dog. Like, we haven't seen so and so since this. Like, he took it. He show. I'm telling you, show gimmicks with him. They got him locked up in the fun house. He got him trapped, and they like he playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Doing this regular
Definitely.
episode. I think that is the next step to the Fiend. In
You
my
have
personal
to,
opinion. That's the
because
next
if you
level.
don't, because you don't need, he does not need a title. The gimmick is running him right now. It's amazing.
Oh, he definitely don't need a title.
So he don't need a title though.
Oh, he definitely don't need a title.
Don't need no title.
Fiend. That's why I'm saying, that, like you were saying.
And then you gonna be
no,
mad.
You said this. They booked him in
No.
the corner.
Yeah, they booked him.
They booked him in the corner by giving him and I agree with you, because why would you give him put him in the title match position? You knew you wasn't gonna give him the belt yet anyways, because we know he didn't need it. I guess you're trying to put him in that main event stratosphere and put him in the top guy, you know, role.
have to.
But you didn't have to put him in a title match immediately. Well, I'm kind of biting my own words when no, because you had Braun Strowman.
What
You
you
did.
mean?
He should have buried Braun Strowman first.
He buried him already.
I know he buried him with the Man in the Claw. You damn near
Yeah.
just should have had a storyline in the feud with him to bury him then.
I give you that.
Because he buried Finn. You just could have
He
gave him
definitely
Braun, fed him
buried
Braun
Finn. He
next.
could have buried. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like let him bury a couple other people before he get
Definitely.
to Seth. Like, man,
You
and they-
jump right to Seth.
and they
That's
trying to
true.
keep-
And
they
it was a
trying
couple
to
people
keep
you could have
Seth
actually.
strong.
Yeah, of course.
That's they golden boy right now. They trying to keep him strizongy home, boy.
The first match on SmackDown was Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the first pick of the draft.
Yeah.
And it was the first pick of the draft.
Yep.
So
I
Seth
like that,
Rollins
too.
won. No, well, nobody won, but Seth Rollins was first pick and Roman Reigns was second pick
Yeah. And I like that. I like that.
on the brands that they already were on.
That was already on. That was stupid. But I like that. They still trying to.
Stupid.
At least they try to showcase Seth Rollins as a big star. I mean, at least you actually got a star who originally the fans and the people wanted until you shoved him down our throat in the wrong way. Like, I remember when he was the Intercontinental Champion, feuding against Dolph. I'm like, bro, I can't wait to Seth get the world title. I'm like, they built him so right. Like, they did everything perfect with him. And now I look at him like how everybody was looking at Roman at that moment when everybody hated Roman.
When he was just too much, he was so good. Like, oh my God, you're so good.
And it was but it was stuffing them down our throat. Back when they was stuffing Roman, they just
So you think they stuffing Seth?
yeah, they stuffing Seth.
Yeah, I kind of think they stuffing Seth.
And they not booking them right. They're just stuffing them.
They just stuffing him.
Yeah, just book
They
them
just
correctly.
It's either they stuffing them down your throat or they booking them with Becky. Stuffing them down his throat or you booking with Becky Lynch. Like either or.
And
I don't
Seth
want that
come
no
off
more.
as corny, and I don't know if
Cornball
it's
as
the
hell.
storylines, if they writing that, or is this him? He be coming off corny sometimes, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, that's our world champion?
Yeah, cornball as hell.
That's how I feel like. That's him? Our world champion.
Because now
Cornball Seth.
who you got feuding with Seth now? This is a brand new feud now. He don't even have nobody to feud with. Fiend went to. The Fiend went to
because the Fiend did go
SmackDown.
to SmackDown. You're right.
So now it's
So
just
he's starting
open
out
game.
fresh.
You got. I know you got Rusev Bobby going on right now. Dolph Ziggler, Viking Raiders, which we definitely got to get to. But just talking about different.
Whoa. Why we getting to that?
Well, no, I just want to talk about the Viking Raiders, meaning that they booked them old school booking. It was really good.
But you said it like they was like, whoa.
No, it's a brief over. I mean, it ain't definitely like 15 minutes worth. It's definitely the Viking Raiders being booked right.
We get to it right now.
Here we go. The Viking Raiders are being booked right. Congratulations.
They did book them right.
Congratulations.
For the minute they brought them in, like you said, from NXT.
They brought them in from NXT.
To now.
They won undefeated. They've been undefeated for about 4 months, and now they get a title shot, and they should win.
You know what's funny about them booking them right? They look too strong. That's the funny part. Like, they have nobody around except for, of course, they built an AOP booking them right now just because, they got competition. But
oh, my God. AOP looks so hard, but go ahead.
Because they booking them right now. But they booked up the Viking Raiders, and for them to have no competition right now until AOP come back, it looks stupid almost.
Did Heavy Machinery go to Raw?
Machinery, they booked them. I mean, they built them okay. I can't remember. I don't remember Heavy Machinery. I don't remember nobody went, to be honest with you. That trash ass trash.
Their ass was trash.
Like, oh my God. Oh God.
But yeah, I mean, there is nobody around though. Like the tag team division in WWE, bro, is not there. So stop thinking about it.
Yeah, I agree with you with that.
Just stop thinking about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. It'd be a little trash WWE tag division.
I mean, they trying with the Viking. Once the Viking Raiders get them titles, I hope they start booking it right. But
we'll see.
Right now, the influx is suck.
But one thing I noticed about Vince is I think his formula to beating AEW, which you need to not worry about AEW, it's just crazy. But his formula to beating AEW is he going big, if you notice. He used to go small all the time. He's going humongous now. Yeah. He went small for like the last 5 years. Kudos to him for that too.
Whenever Finn Balor won that belt.
Yeah, he did. No, not even Finn. Well, yeah, you're right. Finn was the next leaf. It was Daniel Bryan initially. Daniel Bryan initially was the leap, but wasn't nobody else around. It was literally just Daniel Bryan.
Right.
He wanted no other little guys, and he was buff as hell when he wanted, like steroids buff. Not literally like Daniel Bryan don't do steroids, but he was that big. Finn Balor, when he stepped into and won that belt, but ended up getting hurt, I was like, whoa, Finn tiny.
Champ tiny.
Like they just gave it to him. Like it was really
That's
built.
when the Universal Type belt came into play.
When it first came in. And they built him up to win it too.
Because it's red.
Yeah, no, it was trash. Damn near they built it for the demon. That's what I said. Like it was almost like they built it for him.
No bull.
I was like, they like Finn. Oh yeah, you right.
It might be your next big dog.
That's when I thought that they was
got out of place, and Brock Lesnar ruined it.
Yeah, he definitely at that point he definitely made it where it was like, oh, it don't matter what size you are.
Yeah,
you win the belt, you win the belt. Like you never care no more. But now
you heavyweight.
Yeah, you heavyweight. Now Vince going back to the big guys. He going back to the super duper heavyweights.
Yeah. Braun Strowman gonna have the belt soon.
I don't see it though. Like they treat Braun Strowman exactly how Big Show got treated in WWE.
Which is hilarious because I said that the other day. I literally said that the other day.
Exactly like Big Show.
Big Show wasn't like
just
Big Show.
a hot guy when he first came in. He was straight. He got treated as a main eventer always.
He was the giant.
Yeah, he got treated as a main eventer. But Braun Strowman is the same way. They treat him as a main eventer. But
you ain't winning.
Yeah, they don't really care to like.
You definitely not
put
winning.
The strap on you. Like you big. Like
you winning.
You being you.
Not happening.
Gonna carry whatever we need you to carry.
hey, Braun Strowman, you better get these hands.
Oh my life.
You better go out there and sell them get these hands t-shirts. Dude. I hate your new pants too. I hope you listening to this.
See, you got the
Braun Strowman, I hate your red new pants. They weak, they tight, and you look like dude from Despicable Me. Like body shape wise. You gotta chill and relax and go back to the country bucking tan joints. Like dog, them new tights weak.
I'm not against them. I actually was waiting for him to switch something up.
Oh my God,
those tights specifically, I don't know. But
tights weak. Yeah, your boots weak.
I definitely want them to make some type of switch because them, like you were saying, them country bunking with them boots. I'm like, come on, bro, you gotta relax. I'm tired of that. That's what I'm tired of.
I'm cool.
Him, Rowan, and Luke Harper, like, bro, get something, bro. Find like some gear. Like, dog.
Yeah, I don't like.
Bludgeon Brothers was good.
I like Bludgeon Brothers. I liked it that. I don't like Rowan right now. His pants either. I don't like his jeans.
That's
Like,
what
bro,
I'm
come
saying,
on, bro.
like,
Why you got on jeans?
Like, bro, come
on, bro.
It looked just off when they be wrestling, like especially when you wrestling like Randy Orton versus Rowan. Like, bro,
Like,
it
come
just don't
on,
look
bro.
right,
Like,
bro.
what are you doing?
Like, bro, he looked unclothed against him, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, bro, Randy, put your pants
You're
on.
wrestling in the nude.
Yeah, like it just look wild, bro. At least meet a nigga halfway, bro. Like some niggas got ballerina tights on here. Like, like fuck with a nigga, bro. Like shit.
Ballerina tights.
Oh, hey,
my
but
God.
real fast.
Go.
Before we get up out of here. Bobby Lashley, Lana. Hey, I actually like
I like the feud.
Bobby Pornhub now.
Me too.
Like, I'm fucking
like
Bobby
it.
Pornhub.
Hey, Bobby Pornhub. Hey, I hope that name catch. Bobby Pornhub is the greatest thing on television right now.
Bro, Bobby Pornhub the GOAT right now, dog. And I was just tired of Bobby Lashley. Like I was like, bro,
He
when
came back from
I was
injury.
like,
Right here, let me show y'all something. Even like he's showing y'all in because back, when he was with the WWE,
Yeah.
older days,
Yeah, back in
no
the day.
mic skills.
when it's the ECW champ, yeah, he was sick.
TNA, mic skill, Bobby.
No, the TNA.
TNA didn't have no mic skills than
He was
Bobby.
okay, but he had a mouthpiece. Mouthpiece worked way better for him when he had MVP.
I'm not saying he's a savant or anything. I'm just saying
he could talk better. He developed himself more than the WWE. Yes.
I'm interested in Bobby.
Yes.
Bobby
Now
is keeping me interested in this story.
Yes, I agree. You actually looking at Bobby like, I like
I
this
like
guy.
this. I like this story. And
a
he
lot-
get Lana.
And there's a lot of people like, what are they doing and all this? I said, dude,
What PG-14? I hope.
Bobby,
I hope that's the road that we going.
exactly.
I just need somebody to go to the middle of the ring and say, bitch. Well, no, Bailey's giving us a bitch.
Well, no, there was a lot of that. And I remember Stone Cold, his promo he cut was pretty fucking PG-14 when he was there.
14.
Yeah, I mean, they getting there. You know they getting there. It's just you ain't getting to the level of AEW.
But they said kids was crying about Bailey too. So
Really?
they
When
might
she
not
cut
go
the stuff
PG.
down?
Yeah.
That was kind of dope. That was
They
kind
said
of dope.
kids was crying. She had to talk to her, her super fan or whatever.
Oh,
the little girl
yeah, the
was.
little girl, yeah.
She had to talk to her about it and stuff. Like, that was hilarious. But yes, Bailey heel is great. But we was talking about something totally different.
Bailey needed to be a heel though. Bailey definitely needed to be a heel.
Yeah, it was time.
And I'm glad that she cut
needed
her
to
hair.
be a
She got
heel
the
as
little
bad as
bob.
John Cena needed to be a heel.
Yes. And she said, screw the fans, everything. I was like, oh, okay, thank God.
Yeah, we was definitely talking about something else though.
Yeah, we was definitely was on a whole nother story. But we just talking about Bobby Pornhub.
Yeah, Bobby Pornhub.
Yeah. But dog, then they did the little in the biz scene. He messing with Rusev. They actually building a storyline independent
And
from a title.
Bobby and them ain't been it was one Raw they was there at the top of the ramp.
Yeah.
Then they wasn't there this week.
Yep.
This is called storylines. They don't have to fight every week to get the story going.
Bobby ain't touched nobody.
Bobby
yet.
ain't touched nobody. He don't need to touch nobody.
You don't need to-
Keep fucking his wife.
Yes, and you don't need to overexpose nobody on TV sitting and watching them wrestle every week.
Yes.
You don't have to do it.
Oh my God. NXT, I think they finna do it with Keith Lee and Dijak.
Dude.
They wrestling too much.
Yeah, no. I think they built them to this point. They've done well with Keith Lee and Dijak.
But they finna wrestle with Green. So it's
Now
1-1-1.
But it's on USA Network. So
This
it's
is
like
the second match on US Network.
exactly. So it's not overexposed to the fans yet. Now, I agree with you if you're saying down the line. Yeah.
But you're going to have to do, like, this week should have been some antics between them.
Yeah.
Next week should be some antics.
True,
And
true.
then fight.
True. Like AEW, like right now. Have you seen Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus yet?
Next week will be the first
Exactly.
time that we see. Well, they had a dark match.
They had a
but,
dark match here, AEW Dark.
Yeah, next week will be the first time they on the USA Network.
SCU and them, you ain't seen them yet.
They was on the first week.
Dude, it's a lot. Oh, they was?
Yes.
Yeah, duh. I forgot. But it's like you keep, like the AEW got a lot of people
No, they
still
didn't
in the
fight on the
chamber.
first week. They was just on the first
They
week.
just own, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ain't fought yet. Like Jake Hager ain't fought yet. Like a lot
Lucha
of,
Bros ain't fought yet.
Lucha Bros ain't fought yet. Like
They
Kenny
fight
Omega
next week.
barely fought. Moxley just had one match. Like you're spreading it out where people are not gonna be overexposed. The Bastard had one match, but it ain't fought since. You can balance it out. This is how you build
You think the
stars.
Bastard gonna be undefeated? The only person that's gonna be in AEW undefeated?
No.
He 2-0 right now.
No, I don't think so. But I think that they do need to. They always gonna be bringing in new talent. You got to keep it fresh. That's just how wrestling works. But they do need to build somebody to that level to where you legitimately see that person go take that belt off of Chris Jericho. They need to start working on that person right now.
Right now?
Now it's probably gonna be Omega, but you
Definitely
need
probably
to
gonna
tell
be
me
Omega.
that story now. I need this person to be like, dude, this dude is top notch, top level. And then I need another heel.
But
broom.
right now, though,
No, I need several people. Like, they tell us their stories, they starting out. And again, I'm not saying what they ain't gonna do because I feel like AEW gonna deliver on everything. But they need to start planting these seeds of these, how we know that these guys are big stars, as far as the in-ring matching that and they win streaks and everything matching that. Like, like, oh man, I can't wait till this person meet this person. Like AEW, NXT been doing it well for years. Like, they build people up individual from each other and they don't let them touch, and then they let them touch. And you like, whoa,
True.
big deal.
that's true.
AEW need to do that, and they need to do that
A
faster.
lot of dream matches.
Yeah, they need to build that up faster than not, because right now they doing as far as their title matches now. I like it. I know it's gonna be good matches. It's not much intrigue to them yet. Like Cody, Jericho, a great match, but the only intrigue to it, you just know Jericho.
You know it's gonna be a great match.
And you know it's gonna be a great match, and you know them both of their characters and their story and stuff, but ain't nothing built up to that yet. Like, I'm talking about when 8 months from now Pac built up, or 6 months from now you built up. Just
It takes
hypothetically,
time.
yeah, it takes
definitely
time.
gonna take time.
Take time, because I want those, like Jake Hager. Right now he just regular Jake Hager, but you build him up after like 6-7 months, undefeated.
You know
big
him as
dog.
Jack Hager.
Yeah, he's Jake Hager now.
Jake
and,
Hager.
and he's got work.
Jake, or
It's Jake Hager.
Jake.
Yeah.
That name weak. But
Jake
go
Hager.
ahead.
Yeah. But no, that was pretty much it for that point. But I think overall this week, so who you think won the war? AEW, they up right
Yeah,
now.
AEW won this
Which I
week.
hate to
Who was your match of
compare.
the week? We got to get to that.
Yeah, my match of the week. My match of the week, Young Bucks Private Party, baby.
Okay.
Young Bucks
Okay.
Private Party.
I'm gonna go Walter Kushida.
Walter,
NXT.
Oh yeah, I did want to touch on Walter Kushida. Forgot to touch on that when we was talking about NXT. But yeah, that was a great match.
Great match.
Walter Kushida was a great match.
It showed Walter off. Walter, once again, he keeps slimming down. I don't know if
I'm
he just
glad he getting in
keeps
shape.
slimming down.
I'm glad he getting in
He
shape.
he might turn into Rusev on the low.
Yeah,
You think he gonna turn and twist and build?
Because you see WWE, they got workout plans for you, nigga. You get
They
with the right
definitely
people,
got
they'll
workout
get you
plans.
right.
But
Shit.
it made Walter amazing in the ring. He still can wrestle.
Yeah.
He has not dropped or slipped at all.
In
He don't
WWE,
need to
man.
lose that belt at all.
No, hell no.
And Kushida looked like he a heavyweight.
Yeah, Kushida, they book him well.
He looked like he might be next coming.
Yeah, and it ain't no look. He definitely next coming.
What you think, Kushida Ciampa for Goldie?
No. I don't want to see that personally, like right now, but I can see down the line because she'd have been in them talks. I think Walter is a huge star, and I think WWE got a lot of huge stars. They need to learn how to book because, man, talent-wise, dude, WWE is flooded.
Speaking of that, though, like who's still watching NXT UK?
I don't know because there's so much
Because
wrestling
there's
out right
no
now. It's
reason
hard
for
get
me to
that.
watch the network.
It's hard to get to that.
Like
Yeah.
I can't get to that no more.
Yeah, it's hard to get to
I
that.
have no idea. That's even though they got some of the best tag team titles, looking titles out there.
And I like
But
UK, but it's hard to get to that.
it's
You
hard
need
to
bring
get
the
to
UK people on NXT. If they ain't on NXT, you ain't gonna get to that. But I feel like that's what they gonna do. They gonna bring a lot
Filter
of
them in?
Yeah, they gonna bring a lot of the UK wrestlers to NXT.
I hope so. And
Guarantee.
like take their titles.
They've been doing it already. You see the main event, Walter Kushida, and that. But only thing
First
about
crop.
But the thing, okay, good example why AEW is not. I mean NXT is not comparable. That's your main event. Nobody know Walter. I'm just being honest.
Right.
On the mainstream, the main stage, Walter not a big name. Kushida
True.
not a big name.
True.
So unless you're a cult fan that watch AEW, you don't know Walter and Kushida like
NXT.
that. You don't know them. You like, oh yeah, that was a good match by these guys. AEW had Chris Jericho,
I know Chris
old
Jericho.
established name, Sammy Guevara, young new up and comer, Hangman Adam Page, young new up and comer, Dustin Rhodes, old established name. They mixed and matched it on purpose.
Cody Rhodes.
I seen what they was doing with that match.
Oh, I see. Oh, you talking about that tag team?
Yeah, the
match.
tag team
Oh,
match.
I see what you're saying.
How they mix and matched it like
Yeah.
that to give you that different flavors and the different generations. So you got the older guys helping
familiar.
to establish,
Yeah.
familiarity, and you helping the younger guys help to establish the younger
match.
guys. They did it with the that's why they had a lot of it looked like they got a lot of WWE talent on there, but they spread the WWE talent appropriately throughout the show in order to just strengthen everybody all around.
Right.
And they ain't making it look like the WWE guys are better just in general than they talent. So kudos to AEW, man. That's just I'm an AEW guy.
I'm an AEW guy.
I already know what's gonna happen
All right.
down the line. Like what's going long as
So
they keep up
who was your
shit.
standout for the week?
What's stand-up performer?
Just standout performer.
Chris Jericho with a little bit of the bubbly. Now, the big reason Jericho is my standout because he's like even the little thing like next week they having a Philadelphia street fight, and within the Philadelphia street fight it's gonna be him versus Darby, and he bringing back the Painmaker.
Yep.
Like just little stuff like that.
He
Like,
bringing his gimmick back.
yes,
Like he's still showing you that I'm not just Chris Jericho. I'm still the Painmaker.
You can't do little stuff like that, WWE. Like he about to come back with his paint on his face and everything, with the spikes on his jacket as the Painmaker, and you can't WWE. You just can't do that. It's just not the same. But so Jericho for me, that's my standout wrestler week. With the and that's just one little point with the circle, with the promo.
Yeah,
with
I
him
agree.
carrying
I agree.
them in
I can't
general.
really say much because my standout is Jericho as well. Like Jericho made AEW. Like I'm ready for next week now.
Yes.
Like I was trying to give everybody a chance, and like I'm watching all my wrestling throughout the week. I'm watching it normally and everything.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho literally made me
Yep.
ready to watch it next week.
Yep.
Like I'm ready to watch next week.
Biggest wrestler in the world.
Can't
man.
wait for it.
Like Chris Jericho is giving you this feel of it's unpredictable. Like I don't know what he's gonna do next. I don't know what he's gonna do next week. Like I know Jericho putting his all in this. Jericho doing TV shows, podcasts, interviews. I ain't never seen Jericho do this much stuff. I'm like, this is Jericho life right now. He putting everything into this. So what Jericho doing that, I'm like, every week you don't know what to expect. And period, you're not gonna know what to expect. The Private Party Young Bucks surprise, like AEW is going to book real wrestling. Now WWE, kudos to you for the Fox deal. We'll see how you book Fox and how you book your book SmackDown Live on Fox, because I think that's your best. Your that's what's gonna hold y'all over now. That Fox deal, and y'all made it at the best time. So I feel like the NXT and everything is a smokescreen anyway for them, because they really banking their money on this new Fox deal with SmackDown fucking Live.
True.
That's their A brand.
It's definitely. I like that they got the two commentators. So yeah, that's definitely their A brand with Michael Cole and Corey Graves. It's definitely their A brand. But that's about it.
I was like, yeah, that's it for the week of wrestling.
That's about it for the week of wrestling. Ready for next week. Pay-per-views. We already talked about Hell in a Cell. Trash. Go ahead and give it a rating. 1 through 10.
1 through 10 Hell in a Cell, man. I'm probably giving you a 3.
We definitely gonna start doing that too, like on
Yeah.
pay-per-views, like
I'm giving
describe
it
it
a
and
3.
then give it. I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Yeah, because you're not getting no lenience
Because
over
I ain't
here.
gonna lie, when I watched it was Randy Orton versus, it was Randy over somebody. I can't remember right now. Randy fought somebody, and I was like, why is this match happening?
Exactly. I think it was only 3 matches announced to go into Hell in a Cell. Then they had like 6 of them. I'm like, trash.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. You
Just
gotta-
have the 3 matches and enjoy the hour, 30 minutes worth of wrestling.
And I'm on AEW.
What's
and
wrong with
WWE
that?
ass for that. Like, bro, you better build. Bro, I need built.
Bro,
Built.
Every
Build that
match
shit
at
up.
the pay-per-view should be a build-up match.
Build.
NXT does it already. Pay attention.
Now AEW, again, that's something I want to see you guys do. I'm not saying you don't do it because you ain't had a chance to do it yet.
Right.
It's your first time right now on storyline, making storylines on TV.
We'll see. You
So
just can
we'll
only
see
say we'll see.
what you book for Full Gear, but please build stories. Just don't have matches. But
Because
anyway,
it's definitely November 9th.
let's get out
Full
of here 'cause
Gear.
I'm hungry as hell. I'm hungry in a bitch, and I need it from a damn
My
chicken.
mouth dry. I need a little bit of the bubbly.
I ain't drink none of my bubbly over here either. And we're talking about water, guys. Relax. No.
It doesn't matter what's in my cup.
It doesn't matter what's in my cup. That's my cup. All right. I Still Love Wrestling Podcast. It's Lonzell Foxworth.
Bobby Kingston.
And we out.